a great header, in fairness. But I think Rangers' real threat has been when Laudrup's running at people and creating things. And other than that, it's been a long throw-in and Goff's headers. But other than that, the finishing's been quite poor.
Are you surprised to see the possession there? That Motherwell have had 51% of it, the better of it.
Yeah, that surprises me. I really thought for the first 20 minutes there wasn't much in it. There wasn't much penetration either from both. But in all honesty, I thought the last 25 minutes Rangers have really been in control and look more like scoring than Motherwell do.
Is it coming? Is there a goal on the way?
I can see it coming. I think Rangers are going to eventually score. They're going to pin them in, I think. And as you see, Motherwell play some nice stuff, but they're not really managing to play in Rangers' half, and Rangers tend to take the game and control it from there.
Right now, the other half of Glasgow must be pleased enough with Rangers being held 0-0. If it finished like that, only 2 points the gap then, and it's very interesting, isn't it?
Well, it's interesting at the moment. I mean, even if they came away with a draw tonight and 2 points, as you say, it's giving Celtic then the opportunity. All they need is another slip-up from Rangers, and they could be top.
Goalless at the moment at Fir Park. Motherwell 0, Rangers 0. It's been a good half for Motherwell. Not so good for Rangers. We'll find out if they can find a way through when we come back.
I've bred men for 30 years now. Dave is my first, and since then I've bred 2 more, Stephen and Greville, at a later date. They've got a lot of energy, and if left unsupervised, it can cause problems, I'm afraid. Work, health and play is what the doctor ordered. We're lucky here, because I'm right on the common. Just look at their lovely shiny coats. Who said the way to a man's stomach is through his mouth? And my 3 are no exception. Which is why I always recommend Worthington Draft Bitter. It's a velvety smooth dream of a pint. Hark how they lap it up. I am impressed by the lack of marrow bone and lumps of rabbit. Given the choice, my men go for it every time. I like to think that hopefully Worthington goes towards giving them a happier life.
This box is worth its weight in gold. Will you find a box worth its weight in gold?
The Rolling Stones, Stripped, the new album. Featuring the current hit single Like a Rolling Stone, Angie, Wild Horses, and many more. 14 classic acoustic and live tracks from the Rolling Stones. Stripped, the album, out now.
A tornado is a rapidly rotating column of air in contact with the ground. It comes from thunderstorms. Into the paths of tornadoes, trying to get an idea of what kind of force is contained within these vortices. Maneuverability is very important. In split-second situations, there's very little margin for error.
The air is heavy with heat.
You can't always give in to cold and flu. So to relieve all your cold and flu symptoms, Nurofen introduced Nurofen Cold and Flu.
And it's Lasso in his pristine Predator boots, playing it to inch. He's remarkably clean, right? Predator curls it out to Gascoigne. Gascoigne in unfeasibly clean. Predators beats one, nutmegs another before his pinpoint cross is deftly laid off by Sheringham. Sparkling Predator for the new boy to power it home for England's first. From boot room to superstar, what a story.
Bruno Bruno, Nassim, Ben, Eubank and Collins kept us riveted in '95, so we paid tribute to them. On Saturday, we celebrate the crowning of the Prince. Love him or hate him.
I'm too good.
Nassim Hamid proved he was as big as his own height and became world champion.
I'm the best and everybody knows it.
On Sunday, we wish a Merry Christmas to Frank Bruno.
It was tough in there, but I done it.
We retrace his path to world heavyweight glory. Christmas Day puts the super middleweights in the limelight. It's goodbye to Eubank, but Collins has arrived. And Ben.
It's been a real good year for me.
Look back on a year of world title boxing with our Christmas specials on Sky Sports.
Welcome back. It's Fir Park tonight. Motherwell against Rangers. Goalless at half-time if you've just joined us. And a lot of good football to come over Christmas and the New Year. This coming Super Sunday, Christmas Eve, 11 o'clock start. Leeds United against Manchester United, live at Elland Road. Football special on Boxing Day at 7:30. We're with the champions, Blackburn Rovers, who faced Manchester City. 1-1 for City last night against Nottingham Forest on the Monday Night Football. Wednesday, December the 27th at 5:30, Manchester United against Newcastle United. And if Manchester have title ambitions, they have to win that one. Same day, that's followed by Bolton Wanderers against Leeds United. And that's just Christmas. There's a good deal more over the New Year, including, of course, on January the 3rd, Charlie, the Old Firm, Celtic against Rangers.
Yep, could become now one of the most important games of this campaign. Going back to Parkhead, where Rangers have got a particularly good record, and there could be a lot at stake for both clubs in that game.
They won't be too happy at the moment, will they, Rangers?
No, I don't think they should be, because they've played okay, but they've not really taken the game enough to Motherwell, and I think we've only seen flashes of Rangers yet, but I still think that they'll go and score a couple of goals.
Having said that, full marks to the well, eh?
Yeah, they've battled down well, they've played well, they just lacked a little bit of penetration. You could really do with Motherwell scoring first. I think that would really help the game.
OK, let's go back and rejoin Terry Butcher and Jock Brown.
Thank you, Richard. Yes, welcome back to Fir Park. No change in either lineup at the interval. So the sides will continue the battle, which developed very interestingly through that first half, Terry, with Rangers coming much more into the game as it wore on, looking more and more dangerous.
Yes, it did look more and more ominous for Motherwell. That Loudon in particular was getting on the ball, but they did have their best chance of the game through Paul Lambert, and they'll probably, Paul Lambert in particular, probably rue the opportunity, or rue that he didn't score. And had he scored, then confidence would have soared throughout that Motherwell side, but he didn't, and they're still on level terms, and Rangers really just probably slightly ahead on points.
So Julian Laudrup getting underway for this second half. And it's a very important opening phase in that second period, because Motherwell did appear to lose their way rather towards half-time. They were very anxious to get back into the match for the start of the second half. Charlie Miller, very influential for Rangers in the first half. So here's Andy Roddy now, turning well. Shackled from behind by McInnes. Now Davis. Sean McSkimming has Lambert ahead. Foul committed there by Derek McInnes. Suggesting there the referee McCluskey that he won the ball, but to do so he had to foul Paul Lambert. But the problem here is there's no target for Billy Davis. Greg Denham is trying to change that. He's gone into the area. Ball not accurate enough to trouble Rangers defence. Here's Eddie May. Now Lambert. Sure what the intention was there. The back killer from Laudrup goes wrong, and Motherwell can build again. May's cross. Denham has stayed forward. This is McKinnon. Now McSkimming. Sean McSkimming has been troubled by injury since his big transfer from Kilmarnock. Started his career at Dundee. They're looking at Mikhailchenko. Back from Denham to Krivokapic. Makes space for himself so well. This is Martin. Now Roddy going in behind the Rangers defence. And Alan McLaren kept cool. He had a great chance to score. McLaren shaking his head there. He's not happy with his positioning, I think. Now Paul Lambert with the corner. Denham staying forward again. Not appreciating Petrich's attention. And Roddy is still unable to test Andy Gorham. Having a spectacular finish there on the volley. But the earlier chance, really, Jenny, wasn't a bad one.
No, it was one long ball, really, that seemed to get through the whole range of defence, as proved in that game at Ibrox when I think it was Paul Lambert scored the equaliser at Ibrox when Rangers had gone ahead in the first half. One long ball, but all the pretty football that Motherwell do play. So ironic, really, that one long pass can cut open that Rangers defence, which it did.
There's Krivonovic. Closed down by Jury. Clearly the recognition is obvious from Alec McLeish about the lack of aerial power whenever Motherwell get forward. That's why Greg Denham has been given some licence to join the attack at set pieces particularly. Eddie May. Roddy looking for Barnes, who slipped from the tongue. It's well struck by McLaren to Robertson. There's Denham. McInnes did just enough. McLaren forced to hurry by Roddy. Came off Rob McKinnon. Here's Mikhailchenko, who remains the great enigma at Ibrox. Full of skill and ability, Mikhailchenko, without delivering quite enough, I reckon. Certainly not enough to get a regular place in the starting lineup. That's a good interception by Lambert from Goff's pass. The run was made there by Roddy. Hooked to safety by McLaren. It's been a very brisk start this from Motherwell. McLaren did well. Roddy looked menacing. This is Denham. Oh, Paul Lambert found space between Petrich and Robertson. The kind of ball which really shouldn't trouble the Rangers defence.
No, but once again, Greg Denham has impressed me enormously. Lovely ball to the far post. Andy Gorham can't come out, and Paul Lambert can't quite get over the top of it. Consequently, edge the ball over the bar. But one long ball, as we've seen before, seemed to split the Rangers defenders. They left it to each other. Paul Lambert stole in on that far post, and unlucky really not to get the header down on target.
Denham again under pressure, this time from Jury. It's McKinnon. McLaren will take the throw. Mikhailchenko finds Ferguson. Good play by McLaren. Mikhailchenko has Ferguson available on the right. Good play by Martin. The judgment there was terrific. And Martin again did just enough to play it away from Laudrup. As Krivonovic. McInnes using Goff. Good turn by Miller. Once again, the tackle, a vital one made by Martin. Foul on Billy Davis. Charlie Miller.
Yeah, scored it. Billy Davis just go down here and just see Charlie Miller coming in. Bit of an untidy challenge, but Billy Davis on the floor already. Just typical of the start that Motherwell have made. Eager to every ball. Probably had a bit of a roasting from Alec McLeish at half-time to say get hold of that ball a lot more and play with a lot more confidence. And I'm sure Alec McLeish will be pleased with the way they've started the second half, pleased with the appetite they've shown, and pleased with the way that a lot of these influential players, Paul Lambert in particular, have got hold of the ball.
Good understanding there in defence by Motherwell also to leave Jury well offside, just inside the Motherwell half. Trying to play it long, that's very unusual for him. McKinnon. Now the space not there for McKinnon on the flank. Started his career at Newcastle United, then came to Motherwell via Hartlepool United. Great acquisition for Motherwell. Mikalichenko. The run is made by Charlie Miller. That's very off, but up goes Jury. Scott Howie caught out there and relieved to see the ball come off the crossbar. It's a fine leap by Jury. Great play by Mikalichenko. Lovely ball to the far post. Charlie Miller here can't. Across the area, left foot. Gordon Jury, 3 defenders around. They leave it to each other. Good leap by Gordon Jury. Good header off the crossbar. And then it's just tied it up there. Kvokopich tidies it up for a corner, but good play by Mikalichenko. It's his corner kick. Arthur wins it. Not a bad effort by Ferguson. Snatched first time volley. Well, Gordon Jury coming very close, and it was a superb leap that by Jury. There's a hook ball back really up in the air. Keeper can't come for it, and you see the defenders just underneath the ball. Brian Martin in particular. Good leap by Gordon Jury. Smacked against the crossbar. Closest yet for Rangers. Good play by Barnes. Ferguson tying there with Davis. Big skimming shot. That's loud up with Mikalichenko. These two playing together now on the near side. Good play by Denham. Deflection indicated by the linesman. Alec Burns had no support inside there. Golf it all the time in the world. Well, that really was a very good chance for Rangers, and I don't think chances will come too frequently against this very well drilled Motherwell defence. Burns with a layoff. That's Roddy. Now, once again, nothing going right up front for Motherwell. Alec Burns has taken a knock. He's on the ground as Miller releases Mikalichenko. Alec Burns is on the ground. The referee will look for a chance to stop the play, I think. Miller to Robertson. That's McInnes with a dummy. Looking for the return. Good defending again by Denham. Excellent play by the young defender. McKinnon keeping the ball in play, surprisingly, and Alan McLaren sorts that out. So, time for attention here for Alec Burns. Well, the last thing Alec McLeish requires is the loss through injury of another striker. Without Arnott, without Coyne, without John Henry with a knee injury. And now Alec Burns has a problem. I think he just got a bit of a dig in the ribs there. He's shaking his head there. Doesn't look good, but sure once he gets on his feet, I'm sure he'll be determined to battle on and to play on. I think McLeish is probably looking the other way at the moment. Just doesn't really want to acknowledge the fact that his striker's down. He don't look probably. Well, he's in pain still, but he's going to continue at least for the moment. Here comes in with the ball now. Slide into him then. Yes, actually gets struck in the stomach by Andy Roddy's ball, so nothing serious, and he'll just be a bit winded, that's all. As Goff looking for Mikalichenko. Ferguson and McKinnon clash. There's a throw to Rangers. Uncompromising in the extreme, Ian Ferguson. Well, a strange lack of urgency here about this throw. McLaren to Mikalichenko. Jury did well. Skimming doing some good defensive work. Martin pumping the ball long downfield. Goff wins this comfortably. Well, Jordan didn't fancy that too much, bouncing awkwardly towards him. Good pass by McLaren. Ferguson looking at the pace of Laudrup. Far post cross, looking for Robertson. Here's Billy Davis. Now Barnes, see if he has recovered from that injury. It appears to be the case. Giving it away though to Mikhailichenko. Rangers can punish that error. Here's Jury. Well, that's good play by Jury. Oh, a wonderful save from Howie. Wow, what relief there will be in the Motherwell ranks. We thought this was the first goal there. Lovely strike by Gordon Dury and a breathtaking one-handed save by Scott Harris. Gordon Dury did ever so well to work the position open in the box. Lovely left-footed strike. Great save from the keeper. Here's Mikhailichenko. Again, a very good block by McKinnon on Miller. Oh, Motherwell defending desperately there. Alec Burns relieved, I'm sure, to see that save by Scott Howie. It really was outstanding. Lovely movement by Rangers. Good ball inside. Grundy going to shoot right foot, checks inside left foot, curls the ball towards the top corner. And you can see Ian Durant with his hands up. Up goes Goff. Chance for Laudrup. Couldn't have been closer. And there was no answer to that. Had it been on target. Well, Rangers again stepping up the pace. Good corner to the far post. Richard Goff again. The ball comes down off McKinnon. Lovely strike, right footed, kept the ball down. Lesson for any schoolboy. Keeps the ball down. Unfortunately for Brian Laudrup, didn't quite hit the target. Disappointment for Laudrup. Scorer of only 2 goals this season for Rangers. Missed a number of matches through injury, of course. Up goes Petric. Jury posing problems now for the Motherwell defence. One good header, one good left foot shot. Getting there first. That's McKinnon. Now Roddy. Davis. Off goes Barnes. Good running by the youngster up front. McLaren hounding him. Well, the momentum of the attack was lost there, but it looked promising for a moment. So Rob McKinnon now with the throw, and plenty of movement around. Good play by Mikhailichenko. Covering player there is Paul Lambert. His jersey was held by Mikhailichenko clearly. Mikhailichenko will be in trouble here, I think, for refusing to retreat quickly enough. Paul Lambert expressing his anger. Denham switches the play. Here's Martin. Charged down well by Miller. Martin had to do the recovery work again with a fine tackle on Laudrup. And I reckon that Brian Martin must have been more good tackler than Brian Laudrup in this match tonight than many a defender has for a while. Yes, he's played very well. He's been on the ground to match him in pace of thought as well as strength and everything else. So he's had an outstanding game so far, Brian Martin. Well, that's terrific anticipation. Shown there by Miodrag Krivokapic to retrieve his own error. It allows Lambert to break. Bonds. He's done it well against Goff. This is promising for Motherwell. And a corner kick conceded happily there by Ian Ferguson. That's good play by Barnes. Yeah, for the first time in the game he goes wide. Richard Goff thinks he's got him on the touchline, turns inside. Richard Goff can't quite get him now. He looks across so he can drill a ball across the face of the box, but Ian Ferguson was there. Otherwise, Eddie May was just behind Ian Ferguson for a simple tap-in. So past the hour mark, still looking for the opening goal. Both sides stepping up their efforts in that connection, and there's Roddy. Corner kick cut there, and Brian Martin got up so well to that. A very powerful figure in the air in both penalty boxes. And Brian Martin comes in, could have kept a great display tonight by heading that one in. Instead, heads it over, can't quite get down the pole. The 2 Rangers players there did well to get his head onto the ball, but can't quite direct it down on target. Motherwell come forward again with McSkimming. Tackle came from McInnes. Certainly pinned down McSkimming. In goes Denham. Terrific tackle on Laudrup. Lambert. Martin has found space again. And the offside flag was up. The offside linesman halted that move. Well, it's been played now like a real cup tie this match. Both sides, I think, have formed the view that 1 point isn't enough. Petric. Now McInnes. Laudrup takes over. Mikhailichenko. Good tackle there again, this time by McSkimming. Mikalichenko, dangerous in this position, supported well inside by Ferguson. Here's Mikalichenko again on his left foot. The offside flag goes up against Charlie Miller. Even though Paul Lambert completed the interception. Be right what you say, Jock, end-to-end stuff here. Mikalichenko coming inside. You think he's going to have a shot on his left foot, and as we can quite see, the camera angle's perfect there. Charlie Miller just running into an offside position. Probably Mikalichenko ruined the fact now he did make the pass and not have a crack with his left foot. And there is activity from the Rangers bench. Substitutes warming up. Robertson forward, that's Petric. Now Charlie Miller, tackled well by Lambert. Couldn't quite keep it in play. Well, there's a growing impression here that this match is perhaps absolutely crucial to Motherwell. Playing against the league leaders, the champions, and won in the league, but competing extremely effectively. And you wonder what difference it would make if they could just snatch a lead here. McLaren hustled all the way by Barnes, who gave him no time at all on the ball. Not happy with the decision. So here's McLaren with a throw. That's Brian Martin. Skimming under pressure there from Ferguson. Here's Laudrup again, assessing the options ahead, and again Krivokapic makes the interception. Now Davis. Barnes peeling off well to the left again. Couldn't get the better of McLaren though. McInnes, here's Andy Roddy. What can he do with this? He did well to set up Eddie May, but on his weaker side, the left, unable to test the keeper. Well, Alan McLaren wouldn't be too pleased with Derek McInnes here. This throw in here, allowed to run by Derek McInnes, loses the ball to Andy Roddy. He then passes across the area, and then Eddie May with his a defender's shot really miles over the bar, but bit of slack play by Derek McInnes, allowing that ball to run across him in the first place. Mikalichenko did well. Denham and Jury together. Well, the goal attempts going Rangers' way, but plenty of attempts really, and it's the accuracy that's the problem, clearly. Billy Davis. Offside against Roddy. It was obvious, and he was looking along the line. Well, he's to hold back a couple of yards. That's all he had to do to have a real run at the Rangers defence. Yes, Gordon Petric just steps out there at the top of the picture, and Andy Roddy really waiting for the pass instead of running onto it. So in that situation, very easy for a defender just to step out and catch players on side. But Rangers really have had the bulk of the chances on goal as well as on target, but we're able really to get a clear-cut chance. That's the way that Motherwell have had the clear-cut chance. You've got to say, well, Motherwell have defended very well in particular, and really have closed Rangers down at the back. Rangers 3 haven't been able to get the ball to the front men very well, or very effectively, and they have defended ever so well, Motherwell, and full credit to them. This is Charlie Miller. Mikalichenko strongly holding off McKinnon. Miller again, looking for Ferguson. That's very good defending there by Sean McSkimming. Fiddling with his football at left back, McSkimming, and he showed his defensive qualities there, all right. Quality play, good ball here by Charlie Miller. Well taken by Ian Ferguson, looking at control. Results in the corner. That's good play by Barnes. Very nimble indeed. Now taking on McLaren. Wow. Comes to an end there. Disappointingly, Andy Roddy committing that foul on McInnes. Just coming in late there, Andy Roddy. That was a forwards tackle really on Derek McInnes. Derek McInnes did well not to roll over and feigning injury, just got up.
got the free kick and looking forward to getting on the end of any knockdown.
Foul count remarkably low, really. Up goes Martin, perhaps reflecting referee McCluskey's desire to keep the play flowing. A great shot by Mikalichenko, and what a superb reaction save it was from Howie. Well, I reckon Mikalichenko believed there he'd open the scoring. That's McLaren. Back with Richard Goff. Well, the crowd warming to this now in the second half. There goes Miller. Easy interception for Lambert. Davis with May. McInnes doing some very good spotting work in midfield. Jury finds Laudrup. He's a chance. And Denham again made the block. A little bit of slackness there from Motherwell on the far side. Well, Alexei Mikalichenko's effort a moment ago was quite spectacular. Lovely knockdown, superb half volley and straight at Scott Howe. Did well to hold it at the second attempt, but great strike by Mikalichenko. David Roberts wanted that to take that first time in the run, but McInnes was in the way. Charlie Miller. Tackled very well indeed by Lambert. Motherwell battling hard in defence. Lambert. Much more effective game second hour. It's just very busy indeed. Goff attacking the long throw. Well, the whistle gone as the ball slivers through Scott Howie from Brian Laudrup. Mikalichenko protesting. This gives Scott Howie the benefit of the doubt. I think he heard the whistle and was less than diligent there with the save. As up goes Mikalichenko there. He gets up quite well, I think, as Rob McKinnon can't quite get up to the ball. The ball's right above his head, and Brian Laudrup does finish it off very well. The referee had already given a free kick. It's one of those situations where Alexei Mikalichenko has attacked the ball. Rob McKinnon's been underneath it, and unfortunately for Mikalichenko, the referee's given the free kick. I really do believe that Scott Howie knew that was not going to count. That's McKinnon showing his ability on the ball. Libovic back to Howie. Well, the high balls really should cause no difficulty at all for Rangers like that. That's good play by Lambert. Bonds in the clear. Support Wade in the middle. Still Bonds. And he's hit the post. Well, such calm finishing there by Alec Bonds. Still no reward up front for Motherwell. And now the counter-attack on for Rangers, led by Laudrup. Miller to the left. Robertson arriving later on the left. Still Laudrup. Here's Robertson. Thumped away in the end by Libovic. Here's David Robertson looking for help. Provided there well by McInnes. This is Laudrup again. No way past Libovic. Such a determined tackle. And Bonds is away from Petric again. Another problem for the Rangers defence. Turned away by Goff, and really the options inside weren't sufficient for Motherwell. Bonds doing so well on the right hand side. Great breakaway by Alex Burns. Good first touch into the box now. He thinks about shooting. Richard Goff thinks he's going to block him. Slips over, comes inside on his right foot, hammers it across the face of the goal. It's a deflection off McLaren, hits the face of the post and comes out. Really unlucky for Alex Burns, who's come into the game now. Had a bit of a quiet first half, bit of a quiet start to the second half, but really on fire now. So, Motherwell's corner, taken by Roddy. It's a good one. Goff and Martin together. Neither could make contact. That's Laudrup. Laying the ball wide here for Miller. Richard Goff has taken some time to recover from the Rangers goal now. He's back on his feet now, coming upfield. Clashing with Brian Martin, going for the high ball. And Ian Ferguson forced to hurry there. No option available to him. Well, Motherwell now sensing, I think, the prospect of victory. Here's Billy Davis. Now McKinnon.